In the glittering yet stressful world of entertainment, it is rare to find a relationship so pure, so strong, and so meaningful as that of Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan. These two big names born out of the world of drama, dance, and music have touched the hearts of millions of fans around the world, not just because of their incredible talent, but also because of the invisible bond that connects them. It all started with the legendary drama The Untamed, which brought together two young actors with very different personalities, but with a chemistry so compelling that it was as if the screen couldn't contain their closeness. Xiao Zhan with his warm and expressive charm, and Wang Yibo with his cold and charismatic demeanor, made a perfect pair that made viewers' hearts flutter. But what happens after the cameras stop rolling? Was it just acting? Or is there something deeper, more real? Since the end of The Untamed, fans have started to take note of many offstage moments that show Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan's relationship didn't stop on set. Gazes caught on camera, smiles that seem more genuine, and small gestures that are full of meaning have made speculation flourish. However, the two kept their privacy neatly intact until a certain moment when it seemed like they could no longer hide their feelings. In interviews, when one's name was mentioned, the other would show a subtle but meaningful reaction, a small smile, or a soothing look. More often than not, they would give sincere compliments to each other in a way that didn't sound like the usual celebrity formalities. It sounds personal, like it comes from someone who truly knows and appreciates the other person from the bottom of their heart. Xiao Zhan once said on one occasion, "I respect Yibo a lot. He's a hard worker and never complains. We're very different, but that's what makes us connect." This sentence may seem simple, but when spoken by someone who is known to be very careful in his speech, it is an incredibly profound confession. Wang Yibo herself, who rarely expresses her emotions openly, was once seen holding back a smile when she heard Xiao Zhan's name mentioned on a variety show. And when she was asked about who supports her the most in difficult times, she replied briefly but deeply, "There is someone who always understands without me having to explain." Fans immediately knew who else but Xiao Zhan. The word friendship might be too narrow to describe their relationship. To some, they are soulmates, two individuals who find peace in each other's existence. For others, they are an emotional couple who cling to each other in silence, giving each other strength behind the glittering stage and camera flashes. There is an unspoken intimacy in the way they interact, in intimacy that doesn't necessarily need to be described by the word love in a romantic sense, but is more than that, a sense of belonging, protection, and deep understanding. Moments like when Wang Yibo quietly watches Xiao Zhan as he talks, or when Xiao Zhan turns his body slightly to stand closer to Yibo, these little things are so subtle, but speak volumes. Recently, in an exclusive interview session, Xiao Zhan finally hinted at something that made the world of fandom shake. When asked if she had anyone in her life who made her feel at home, without hesitation, she replied, "There is. And she's very important in my life. We've been through a lot together." Although she didn't mention names, fans knew who she was referring to. So does Wang Yibo, who in another interview said, "I don't really like many people knowing about my personal side. But there is one person who, even without knowing much, understands what I need." Those words, taken together, are an indirect acknowledgement of their closeness. And in a world where everything can be fabricated, such sincerity is a treasure that everyone envies. Their journey was not always smooth. Scandals, media pressure, and the demands of the entertainment industry have rocked them both. But it is precisely in the storms that their relationship grows stronger. When one falls, the other seems to be there in silence, not with sweet words in public, but with a real presence behind the scenes. They showed the world that the most valuable relationships are not the ones that are flaunted the most, but the ones that stand the strongest in silence. And that's something very rare in an industry full of ego and exposure like showbiz. Although they are rarely seen together these days, fans believe that their bond has never faded. Instead, in that public absence, there is a growing strength. They don't need to always appear together to show closeness because their bond has transcended the surface world. They take care of each other. They inspire each other. And most importantly, they understand each other, even when the world doesn't. Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan have shown the world that love doesn't always have to be announced with big words. Love can come in the form of silent trust, in silent loyalty, in togetherness that is not always visible. What they have is something many would envy because it's so real, so rare, and so deep. Whether that relationship will continue to evolve into something more than just close friends, or remain in the form of an inexplicable soul bond, one thing is certain. They have something that not everyone can have, the most precious and envied bond in showbiz today. Whatever form their relationship takes, one thing is for sure: Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan's bond is not something that can be made up. It's genuine, deep, and enviable. As for you, out of all their moments, when do you think Yibo and Xiao Zhan really showed the most honest feelings for each other? Write your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on more emotional videos about the most interesting relationships in showbiz. See you in the next video.